YouTube, it is a beautiful Friday morning. How is your morning? Good morning. I'm very much excited today. Why am I excited? Today we're going to be having 20 odds. We're going to be having 7 odds. We're going to be having 2.5 odds and of course 2 odds in this very video. So you're watching Must Beta for the very first time. I welcome you to subscribe to the Real Must Beta YouTube channel. Subscribe to Real Must Beta on YouTube. Football predictions and betting tips for today. Welcome to the Real Must Beta channel. This is where the action is going down. This is where winners are made each and every other single day. This is where losing bettors transition into winning better bettors. Wow, wonderful. So this morning, if you haven't subscribed, turn on notifications, like the video, and let us get rolling. Talking about the Champions League week, I believe it was the first game week. So many of us did not expect what we witnessed, but I'm glad we were able to win and we were able to collect a few returns in the last 3 days. Of course, these are the winnings predictions you were able to record yesterday. We had 2.54 odds winning over goal market. In our second game yesterday, we had another 2.4. Never shared that. We had another 2.4 odds winning yesterday. Manchester City, Copenhagen, Bruges, Portugal, Frankfurt, Newcastle. I'm really glad Barcelona was able to win finally by the end of the day yesterday. And of course, the last game we had winning yesterday was made up of 2.119 odds. Newcastle United, Barcelona, double chance. Copenhagen, Bayer Leverkusen, double chance. Congratulations, all of you who made profit yesterday. I woke up this morning, I saw someone sending me a message on Telegram, Must Beta. The games you shared yesterday were beautiful. I was able to make a few returns out of them. Congratulations, my brother. That is what I'm talking about. So today, as I've mentioned, we have 2.55 odds, 2.34 odds, 20 odds, 7 odds. Are you ready to have a look at these matches? Before you get rolling, of course, these are the games. The 7 odds, the 20 odds, the 2.44 odds. Before you get rolling, let me remind you. A few weeks ago, that is, I think it is now 14 days, yeah? I shared a video talking about the best 2 prediction sites to be using in the year 2025-2026 new football season. At the moment, the question is, have you watched the video? And if you haven't watched the video, what are you waiting for? There is a link in the pinned comment section. Both sites are brilliantly amazing. I believe you witnessed how they performed during the Champions League week. And that is what I've been talking about. If you want to win on football, if you want to make money betting on football, don't be naive, all right? You're not supposed to behave like you know everything. You do not know anything in sports betting. That is why you're watching me. Sorry to say that. All right. If you knew something about sports betting, and of course you are pro, you are making money the way I make money, you wouldn't be watching me. But the reality is, at this very point, you're watching me because you are a student, right? You're trying to make a living through sports betting. And I'm presenting you the vehicle that is going to take you directly to what you're seeking. So if you're serious enough, then listen and listen carefully, all right? Stop whatever you're doing. Stop all the excuses you have as to why you are not winning in sports betting. This very point, there is a link in this video description. There is a link in the pinned comment section of this video. Grab the link, click the link, rush to the video, watch the video. And after that, I expect you to go ahead, visit the sites, check them out, try them out. The weekend is coming. You all know what happens after a Champions League week. It's always, everyone will walk into the weekend and say, right, Manchester United is going to be annihilating Manchester City. Manchester United is going to be wrecking Manchester City. But then the game plays, you know what happens. So please, before you bet this weekend, I want you to go watch this video. And of course, to those of you who have any questions, all your questions can be answered. Just send me a DM, a question in this video, and I'll be gladly able to answer. All right, back to our video. Our first bet slip, we have 7.3 odds, and the game is Sparta Rotterdam versus 20 over 1.5 goals. Real Betis versus Real Sociedad over 1.5 goals. Middlesbrough versus West Bromwich. Middlesbrough win the game. Göztepe versus Besiktas over 1.5 goals. Rio Ave versus Porto. Rio Ave versus Porto. Porto to win the game. Luminage versus Maribor over 1.5 goals. Cork City versus Shamrock Rovers. Shamrock Rovers win or draw. Gent versus Dander. Gent win or draw. Odense versus Fredericia over 1.5 goals. Fereka Vrossi versus Dioso Gregi, whatever the team is. Ferenca Vrossi win the game. The odd is 1.24. Now YouTube, listen carefully. YouTube. That is our first bet slip made up of 10 matches, giving us 7.377 odds. I believe not all the games will stand probable to win as per to your view. So what I want you to do, or in simple words, you might be having doubts on certain matches. Please do not include the games whereby you have doubts. And of course, if you think all the 10 games are perfectly fine, then let us ride along. Who knows? 7 odds will be coming home today, yeah? Our second game today, we have 2.343 odds. That is Sparta Rotterdam versus 20. Sparta Rotterdam win or draw. The odd is 1.594. Middlesbrough versus West Bromwich. Middlesbrough over 1 goal. The odd is 1.1. The odd is 1.47. That is our second bet slip for today. 2.343 odds. Now YouTube, before I share you the last bet slip today, that is going to be made up of 2.5 odds. You know the drill. Have you liked the video? Like the video. Have you subscribed to the Must Better YouTube channel? Subscribe to the Must Better YouTube channel. And of course, have you turned on notifications? Turn on your notifications. Finally, YouTube, our last bet for today made up of 2.55 odds. Rio Ave versus Porto over 2.5 goals. The odd is 1.70. Cork City versus Shamrock Rovers. Shamrock Rovers win. The odd is 1.50. At this very point, I want to say that the 20 odds will be posted in a different video. The reason I'm posting it is in a different video is because I want to talk about a few things in that 20 odds, and I want to drive a few points home in that very video. So please, if you want to view the 20 odds, then of course, just wait. After this, the video will pop up sometime later. If I do not share it on YouTube, then of course you know where I'll share it. I will share it inside our Telegram channel. So there is a link in the pinned comment section this very point. Run to our Telegram channel and join and wait. Sit down. Be humble. All right? Even if I don't post anything for the next 10 hours, just know you're home. Our Telegram channel has 63k subscribers. So please do not join any other fake Telegram channel. And of course, I do not sell any VIP betting tips at the moment. All right? So if you go to a Telegram channel and you see them telling you, join our VIP, do this and this, please know that is a fake. I know some of you have been scammed on Telegram. That is the nature of the world. You are greedy, and of course, you want to win more, and of course, you don't listen to simple instructions. So if you have been scammed by people masquerading as Must Better, it is you I am blaming, all right? I won't blame myself. In each and every single video, I do share disclaimers. At the moment, I do not have any VIP. The day I decide to wake up and post a VIP or create a VIP, I will let you know. That being said, YouTube, don't forget to go ahead and watch the best 2 prediction sites video in 2025-2026 that are actually proven to be working. There is a link in the pinned comment section. There is a link in the pinned comment of this video. You want to win this Friday? This is where you should be heading to. The sites are amazing. The sites are brilliant. And believe me, you don't want to be missing out on these sites. That being said, as always, I am rooting for you from afar, and I want you to win, and I want you to make money betting on football. Until next time, I love you, YouTube. I love you, YouTube, not YouTube.